I cannot believe what we have just witnessed. Oh my god, yesterday's disgraceful capitulation of the Czech national team at the Air Albania Stadium in Tirana was absolutely shocking. Albania outplayed us 3-0 and now put Czech Republic's Euro 2024 hopes in serious jeopardy. I have no idea what happened yesterday. Everyone was at fault. No one played good. The manager got it all wrong. The referees got it all wrong. But the Albanian fans certainly did not. And that is where we're going to start with the incredible Albanian atmosphere and the way that we just saw, like even through the TV screens, we could see that they wanted to win. The fans were truly up for it, just as they were at the game up here in Prague. And they made a big difference. Albania, when it comes to their home games, do not mess about, and yesterday was another example of that. It was just, they got off to a flying start. They played the football that they needed to play. They know they couldn't dominate us on the ball, so they waited till we made mistakes, and then straight away, after 9 minutes, a beautiful strike from Jasir Asani into the bottom corner, and there was the first bit of error. David Jurasek gets the ball, right? He goes up the pitch, plays a bad pass to Kuchta, who then loses the ball. And then Krejci doesn't go into the challenge. He backs off, gives time for Asani to drag it into the middle, fire it. But the biggest mistake here goes to the goalkeeper. He completely did not anticipate the shot. It looked like he didn't even expect Asani to have a go at shooting. Maybe he was expecting it at the far post, but he moved way too late. Couldn't get there. And after 9 minutes, it already felt like it was going to be a long day for our team. And to make things worse, whenever we got on the ball, we were slow. Albania covered the spaces. We couldn't get anywhere near them. We were playing some Czech football, but it wasn't working. We were just trying to lump balls into the box, but it weren't working. It weren't making a difference. And then, until in the 40th minute, one finally did make a difference. Tomáš Holeš from basically the halfway line. This shows you how much ugly football we're playing. Lumps the ball all the way to the top. I don't remember who was winning the headers. I know Krejci was there, Souček was there. And then basically after a couple of headers, then Souček misses the ball. It falls to Mojmir Chytil with an open goal. He goes in with his shoulder, gets it into the goal, and the referee says it was a handball, so he cancels the goal, and Chytil, who was already on a yellow card because of a purposeful handball, got himself a second yellow, sending off. So not only did Danny Makkelie steal the goal, he then sent Chytil off, which literally ruined the entire game, right? The game was gone, and that could have also been Czech Republic's chances of making the next Euros, all like that, from a stupid refereeing decision from Danny Makkelie. I want to hear the opinions of the Albanian fans in the comments below. Tell me, was that a handball? Because if lad's going in with his shoulder, it's not a handball, right? We can see it on the replays. And second of all, right, if someone thinks it's a handball, fairs. He's obviously not trying to go in with his hand, is he? Do you think he's trying to score with his hand? I think he knows the rules of football, so he can't say it was a handball on purpose. So you can't send him off, right? It's just ridiculous. Danny Makkelie, honestly, VAR needs to be scrapped. If VAR can't deal with something like that, it's just completely and utterly useless, right? So anyway, 10 men playing horrible football, not creating any chances. Then second half, David Jurasek, right, goes up. He loses the ball. Then they have like a 3-on-1 situation. It falls at the back post to Torlan Saferi, who has an easy finish, and we're 2-0 down after 50 minutes. The second half was even worse, right? We were playing even worse football. We literally couldn't create anything, right? Our only chances were crosses into the box, where luckily it found Krejci's head and he heads it and then the keeper saves it, right? But we were not doing absolutely anything, right? Then, to make matters worse, they get another one, and again it's Torlan Saferi with an easy tap-in. But for that third goal, brilliant work from Milan Daku on the right-hand side. Krejci was bad there. Flipping Brabec didn't do nothing. Jurasek was awful there. And then they just get an easy tap-in. They score 3-0. And it's looking like an embarrassment. Because I'm sorry, but 3-0 against Albania is an embarrassment, okay? Respect to the Albanians. We know they're a good team. But, ooh la la, oh my god. And the man who got it all wrong, sitting in the dugout, Jaroslav Silhavy, oh my god, bro. The decisions were pathetic. The lineup was awful. Why are you playing Mojmir? Right, I'm talking to you now, okay? Yaroslav, why are you playing Mojmir Chytil and Jan Kuchta when on the bench you have two proven Bundesliga ballers in Adam Hložek and Tomáš Čvančara, both of whom we have seen can play in those roles? That is why they got moves to the Bundesliga, right? They know how to play at the highest level, and instead you're putting in Mojmir Chytil, who, not to dig him or anything, I don't like Slavia, he's played 16 games for Slavia, right? He's played 16 games at the highest level, right? He was at Olomouc, bro. We can't be playing these players if we're trying to be serious about actually getting to the Euros. And then Jan Kuchta, oh my god, bro. I'm a Sparta fan, I like Jan Kuchta, but bro, let's just be real here. Bro can only score against the easy teams. He can score against Zlín, Liberec, Karviná, whoever, right? But when it comes to the big games, he is never there, and he made no impact yesterday, right? At least when Hložek came on, he was trying to create things, right? Černý, I didn't see much of, right? He wasn't impacting the game as much as he was here in Prague, where I thought he was one of the best players. Souček wasn't great. He had a few chances there. He was trying to move things forward, but didn't really make an impact. But he was okay. He wasn't terrible. Next to him, Sadilek, I thought was very good as well. 93% accurate passes as well. I think this guy should start. No more Alex Kral, please. I think those midfielders could potentially work, but I think the formation's not good because we've got no creativity in the midfield. Because David Jurasek, he was missing for the game against Albania at home due to injury, and I thought him coming back would make a massive difference because he is a Benfica player. He's had a good start to life there, but it just wasn't it, right? Especially defensively, he got caught out. On the other side, Vladimir Tofal, he created chances, he looked good, and he started the season really well with West Ham, but again, something was missing. And at the back, bro, Tomáš Holeš had a howler. Krejci wasn't good. I mean, going forward, he was good. Defensively, wasn't good. Brabec wasn't great. And then Pavlenka had an absolute howler. But what does this mean for the Czech national team going forward? Because we're 1 point behind Poland with 1 game in hand. We both have to play Moldova at home. And then we have a game against Faroe Islands at home. And then the Poland away game. So basically, this is what we have to do to qualify. We have Faroe Islands this weekend. We need to beat them at home. We need to beat Moldova at home, no question. Those two we need to beat at home. And then we need to go away to Poland and not lose. A draw would be enough to send us to the Euros. A draw against Poland and those 2 wins and we are through. Or we need Poland to mess up this weekend against Moldova. And honestly, as much as we're playing awful, Poland beat the Faroe Islands 2-0 with the Faroe Islands having 10 men for 40 minutes. It's not looking good over there either, right? They're not going through a great period, so maybe we can do something. But again, it's in Poland, so you never know. The fans are going to make a difference. It's going to be very, very difficult. And then, the future for the Czech national team manager, Jaroslav Silhavy, right? He, in his time at the Czech national team, he had 1 good tournament, Euro 2021. That was good, right? We were playing some nice football. Patrik Schick was popping off. We made it to the quarterfinals. That was very good. But other than that, his tenure has not been good. Haven't made it to a World Cup, right? When we're seeing, right, in fairness to him, he only came in after the 2018 World Cup, but we were meant to get to the 2022 World Cup, right? We had good players. We had a squad that was capable of getting there. And when you look at the European teams, Poland, who we beat at home, they made it to the World Cup. The European teams there, Serbia made it to the World Cup. They haven't made it to the Euros for the last God knows how long, right? These teams are making it instead of us. And there's a real issue to be had there. And Silhavy, we know, we hired him. Bro's only managed in the Czech league before this, right? And from what I saw yesterday, and from what I've been seeing from him for a long time, he hasn't got no tactics, right? Albania's manager, bro, Silvino, bro's been at Albania for flipping 9 months, and he's already completely revolutionized the way they play football, right? He's been a manager at Lyon in the Brazilian league, and when in his senior career, he's played for Barcelona, Man City, Arsenal. This guy is not to be messed with, and he's Brazilian. That's all you need to know. If Albania can go and hire a Brazilian, then, oh my God, why are we bringing scrubs from the Czech league over? What's that going to do to improve this national team? I have absolutely no idea. I think that Silhavy should go. I think that he should go because I don't believe that with him in charge, even if we make it to the Euros, we have any chance of success over there. And we should go foreign. We should not go for a Czech manager. We should go for someone that's going to make us play expansive football, try and play some quick pace, tiki-taka ball, so it's actually nice to watch and people can get behind the team. Because I don't know about the atmosphere in this country about football right now. It's a big problem, right? But Albania, bro, we need to talk about them because I thought that they were so perfect. We need to dedicate a section of this video to talk about Albania. They were amazing, right? I thought that, again, bro, Christian Aslani, what a baller, right? What a baller. He was just terrorizing, right, down that right-hand side. Tolan Seferi was amazing. Asani was brilliant. Chikaleshi was good at the back, bro. Ayeti and Jim City did not let anything. I thought Etrid Berisha in goal was awesome. Coming to collect crosses and everything was very good. Ramadani in midfield controlled the game, right? And then when he came on, I thought that Milan Daku was very, very good as well. They were just, and they wanted to fight for it. There was tenacity, there was passion, there was heart. We didn't have that. Right, obviously, you could blame the red card. That was a big factor, and it was a big mistake. But even so, we just weren't good enough. We weren't trying to play ball. They put 11 men behind the ball, and then when they won it, they did something. They created something. They went forward with pace, wanting to score, right? We were not. We were just knocking the ball around. Like, you can't do that, right? You can't do that when you're going to Tirana to play a very informed Albanian team with the entire crowd behind them, right? It was really difficult for us. But the Albanians made it so, and they have now, I believe, secured qualification for Euro 2024. They're actually not. Like, there is still a chance that they do not make it, but they've got games against Moldova and Faroe Islands to go. They're basically through. Moldova, though, is someone we should not be sleeping on, because if they go in, they've still got games against Poland, Albania, and Czech Republic, but they are on 8 points. If they can get some results, they could potentially make it to the Euros as well. So it's looking good for Albania, bad for the Czechs. I hope that, tell me, Albanian fans, in the comments, what do you think of the game yesterday? I'd like to know your opinions on the controversial handball, and how are you feeling knowing that you are very close to Euro 2024 and you could secure it with your next game, which is actually going to be in November. You've got a friendly coming up. I think it is very nice to be an Albanian fan right now. You will be really enjoying yourself. But as a Czech, it was a completely disastrous, catastrophic capitulation, and we need to move on from it. Maybe get rid of the manager. I'll see you guys soon.